just been getting wrecked by fucking life.
Wrecked and railed, man.
Yeah, wrecked and
Wrecked
railed
and
by
railed.
life, baby.
Direct them, say goodbye to all my exes. This could be the start of something new.
Welcome back to Ho with the Bro with Elise and Preston.
And I'm the hoe.
And I'm the bro. And I'm in desperate need of a mental health month.
That's me. Dude, that's been me for the past month.
I need a fucking fat break from everyone and everything.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I've been thinking about that. I'm like, one, I just need, this is therapy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is therapy. I
exactly.
need to just get some shit off my brain.
Yeah.
But also, I'm with it, man. It's just like up and down. I'm riding the wave
It's
constantly.
so much. It's either it's like I don't have like anything going on, and then that's when I'm like taking a deep breath, and I'm like, but there's still shit to do.
Yeah,
but
you
when
get
I'm
to-
trying to relax, I don't want to do the shit that I should do because I'm trying to relax.
Dude.
So I can
same.
never get caught up on the shit that I need to fucking do because I'm like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I like get fucked in the ass by like a ton of shit going
Right.
on. You know, it's
Or
just like
hometown.
not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
But no, I'm the same way. It's just like I'm not the same way. I'm the opposite. I'm more of if I don't get shit done, like I feel guilty.
Yeah.
And then the more I don't get shit done, cause I still procrastinate.
Oh, I do
so
the
I'm the
same
same
thing.
way as you. But then my mind's like, what are you doing? Like you're fucking up your life.
Oh my
and
god,
I'm like, wait.
oh my god, that was literally me on Monday. Like I have so much anxiety. Like I get anxiety so bad.
Yeah.
We'll get into my hot mess of Saturday. Or no, Saturday they turned into a Sunday.
Yeah,
They turned into a
right.
Monday, like a whole thing.
Just the whole thing,
Just
yeah.
a whole bender of a weekend.
Yeah.
Let's
We
just
love to
say.
see those.
I
We-
went
yeah.
on a full ass bender.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Went on a fucking. What did I go on? I don't know. Whole ass bender doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Monday morning, I was like, oh my god, like I didn't even clean. Like I like to have a clean room to start my week.
Mhm.
Because I just feel better when I have a clean ass room and like
I get
everything's
that.
organized and we're good to go.
I get
Didn't clean
that.
my room, like barely had any laundry, and then I like get to work and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even like mentally prepare for like all the shit I had to get done at work on a Monday, and I was
Right.
just like anxious as fuck for like no reason.
That's me every Monday,
Yeah.
honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I should. Here's my thing. I should take Sundays to recover and recoup because, usually Friday night, Saturday night, you're doing something like
Yeah.
yeah. And then you would think Sundays would be your recovery day, but
Sunday's not enough.
Yeah.
I need more. Like I need to start. Like if I gotta drink, I'm gonna go out only on Fridays.
okay.
Because I can like black out on a Friday
Yeah, right,
and then
recover.
Saturday recover and then Sunday get all my shit done.
There you go.
That's what I need
But
to
it
do.
never. That's what I try
I
to
always
do.
plan to do that, but I'm like, nope,
It
have
never
to do
ends
something.
up that way. Yeah.
And it's just like it's even now, like I still always have something to do every single weekend, and it's like
That's one thing, man. Being an adult, it's like I don't know who said it. Or I don't know, but there is no breaks anymore.
no, never.
It's just like one
No.
thing after another, and then you get that down. And it's like, okay, I got maybe a day to relax to myself, and that's
yeah,
it.
you
All right,
need
back
like
to the next
30
bullshit.
minutes until like
Yeah.
the next issue.
Exactly.
Like that's
yeah.
how it is at work. I'm like, okay, like I solved that, like. So I'm like doing my work, and then I always like get caught up on like other little projects or like
Yeah.
other things. So I'm like, okay, I figured that out. Let's get back to work.
Right.
Let's focus on this, like what I'm like on my to-do list.
Yep.
Something else pops up, and
Every
I'm like,
time.
oh my god, I'm never gonna get anything fucking done
It's
that I
just
need
like
to get done. It's all the
try
other
to-
bullshit.
It's like not 3 steps forward, 1 step back. It's reverse.
It-
like it just
oh
never
my
ends.
God,
It
it's
never
never
ends.
ending. Like you're never one step ahead. You're
I
just
know.
like
You're just crawling along,
you're
trying to
literally just
survive. Yeah.
crawling. Oh my god, I know. It's,
Yeah.
it's-
But that's why. So I'll get into some of my random thoughts, and
Yeah.
then we'll save your
talk
hot
about my
mess.
hot mess,
Yeah,
the
because that'll lead
gorgeous-
into the mental fuckery that we're doing. All right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Speaking of all this, so we just booked a trip to Joshua Tree.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Is that like the Red Tree Forest, or is that not what that is?
I couldn't fucking tell
Like
you.
you know, like the really tall like redwood trees. In
Oh, okay.
California?
I don't think that's it.
Oh, it's not
that's
that.
definitely not
Oh,
it.
okay.
But that sounds dope though. But yeah, Joshua Tree is more of your, you can call it hippie, or people go out there to be spiritual. But I think it's like it's a cool area to kind of just get solitude, be by yourself,
Okay.
and so we have a good group going. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I was just literally, I don't know, it's like maybe a week ago, we were just sitting around, and you know me, like spontaneous. I was just like, I gotta get out. Fuck it. Just
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
looked
let's
up,
just do it. Let's
looked
just
up
go.
Airbnbs and put it on the credit card. That's how it goes.
Fuck yeah, who's
Yep.
all going?
Austin, me, and then yeah, a couple others.
Okay.
But we gotta figure those 2 out.
Okay.
I booked an Airbnb for 4 people, and we only have 2. So.
Well, you can always like cancel it.
Oh no. See, that's another thing. I decided no matter if I have to pay the full like 1,500, I'm just going. I'm
Oh,
out.
I was like, well, you could cancel it and get a new one.
Oh no, see that's too much work.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
right? No,
That's fine.
that's just how my brain works. That's why.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
why.
it's just
Yeah.
easier just to keep it and then more space.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
More
Yeah.
space.
But
There we go. That's fine.
I know it.
I need a vacation so bad, but I'm too broke for that shit. I need to
Trust
stop
me.
spending $500 every fucking weekend.
Yeah, that's. What do you spend it on?
Alcohol.
Where's all that? Oh, gee,
Like
yeah.
I dead ass spent almost $300 this weekend on like
Dude,
going out.
That adds up so fucking fast.
It's so
I would
like,
love to look back at the end of the year at your receipts. I would like if you
I
could.
could never go to an accountant or like a financial advisor because they would judge me too hard.
uh,
They would judge me too
for
hard.
real though.
They'd be like this alcoholic
Trust
ass
me,
bitch.
I would get it too though. I
But
would
it's
just be
so
on different
easy,
shit.
like when you go out like on a Saturday, especially in Chicago, like
Right. Oh, it doesn't take
it's,
long.
you're not spending minimum like you're spending at least $50 at every bar.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And it's like how you go. I went to like 4 bars. There's
Yep.
all my money.
There you go. Yep.
Didn't even Uber. I walked. And
Dude, country boy back in college, he used to say, "I bet we spent $20,000 on alcohol," and I'm
Oh.
like, I don't know. Do you think?
Okay, I don't feel
In
like
4 years.
Honestly, I didn't spend that much money on alcohol in college.
I don't
'Cause I
think
feel
it would
like
be that much.
I always had money, like or not always had money. I always had alcohol at my disposal, and I never had to pay for it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because
Okay.
now I'm like a lot of the times I'm going out with my
Right.
significant other who is hometown,
Yep.
and like a guy's not gonna buy my drinks.
Right, I
like when
get
he
that.
sees another
Yeah.
dude like hovering over me.
Yeah, I get
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
Like so
Come on,
it's like,
hometown.
well, not like he's like my
I
precious.
got, yeah, right.
You know, like don't touch my girlfriend. You know, like Lord of the Rings are like, bro, get away from my girl. Like no, it's
Yeah,
not like
right.
that at all. But it's just like he's
Back the
there.
fuck up.
He's
yeah.
back the fuck up, bitch.
I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, I could
right.
never imagine him ever saying.
I couldn't either, honestly. Oh god.
I could say him like saying it like, oh, like he's definitely been like, oh, that guy was too close for you to you. Like I
Right.
should have like beat his ass or something.
Right,
Like
yeah.
I could never imagine you actually saying that to a person.
I know.
Like you'll always talk about like what you would do,
Right?
and like you get real angry sometimes about it. But like I could never picture you when we're at a bar, someone comes up to me and starts hitting on me.
Yeah.
You saying something to him. I couldn't. No, I don't
No.
think he would ever do that.
No. No.
No.
Just let it happen.
Just no.
Yeah,
I just
like-
think he would just like be
Yeah.
like,
I honestly
and
too.
be pissed about it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how I think it
Very
goes for
funny.
most people. They always think they'll do shit.
Oh
but,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh for sure. I
Oh
totally
man.
agree.
But
Yeah. Anyway. Moving
yeah,
on.
moving on. Hold on.
Moving on.
Yeah. So my next random thought. Oh, this is Austin. You'll love this one. So anytime I go shop, I'm terrible at grocery shopping. By the way.
Oh same.
Awful. So
Same.
I always walk in thinking I'll just get the essentials. Don't need a cart. Every time I needed a cart. Like
Oh,
I literally can't. Like it's every time.
Every time. I'm like, have you ever seen like the memes or whatever? It's like a picture of a girl like holding a bunch of shit in her hands because like we're so good at like holding
Mm-hmm. Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's like literally me. Like I can balance
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks worth of groceries in my hands.
It's stupid. I'm like, I should just get a cart next
Yeah,
time,
but
and
you
then
should
I
just
never
get the
do.
cart, or I'll get the basket, being like, oh,
Yeah,
smart.
right. That'll do enough.
I'm gonna get the basket, like so it's less to
Yeah.
carry, and then I'm always like literally dragging the basket because it's too fucking heavy.
Literally, the basket's like, oh, I can fill it more.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
how it
like,
goes,
so
yeah.
now I'm like, I literally can't even hold this.
Dude,
like,
it's so stupid.
I'm literally like dragging it like a dog like, behind me.
Literally, I'm just like, why don't I ever figure it out? But okay.
No.
Anyways, and then so my last one here, I saw this video, and
Okay.
I'll try to get it in here and show you guys. But this happened on the train in New York. I don't know what they call it, the fucking metro.
Oh well, it's called like the subways.
Subway. There you go. This was on the subway at New York. And have you experienced anything like this yet? Hold on. Do you see what is happening?
Oh my god, is he shitting?
He's shitting on the train.
Oh my god, ew.
He's shitting
Oh my
on
God,
the.
ew.
He's shitting on the fucking train.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Look at this.
No.
Dude, shaking it out too. Oh
mean, you
yeah. Got to get every last bite.
I mean, I have not. Okay, first of all, I've
Dude.
taken the train probably
fuck?
4 times ever. I need to get better about that. But I've definitely seen like homeless people like like peeing and stuff on the side of the road
Yeah.
and stuff. But like
It's just like the guy straight for context.
he does
The
not
guy
give a fuck.
just popped squat and shit
starts
right
shitting.
where he's sitting.
Yeah, you know what?
I guess when you gotta
Maybe
go, you gotta
like
go.
maybe
But
like maybe he ate Taco Bell and it just like had to come out or something.
Honestly.
You know, like sometimes that's how Taco Bell makes me
I've been
feel.
there. I've been there.
I've been there. I've literally
Ooh.
been in situations where I'm like, if I don't get to my house,
Oh, it's terrifying.
in like
It's terrifying.
minimum 3 minutes,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Dude, and
I've gotta shit
and
my
it's the
pants.
closer you get to the house, or really the toilet. It's like the moment that you get in the house, it's like it's over.
Oh
I gotta
my god!
run. Like,
yeah, it's
I
like
gotta
literally
go.
like get me on the, or it's like, or when you have to like go to the bathroom so bad
Yep.
and you're trying to like take your belt off and like you like cannot get your
Yes,
clothes
dude.
off fast
Oh, yeah.
enough and
It
you're like,
gets-
oh my god, get
It
off
gets
of me!
hooked. Yes.
Yes,
Dude,
and like
it-
why is my shirt always stuck on my zipper? And I'm like, get the
in
ripping it off.
those moments, it can never go smoothly.
No,
it just
never. It
doesn't.
never will. It never.
I have
will.
cut it close too many times.
Oh, same.
Too
oh,
many times.
like thank God, like I've never shit my pants as an adult. Like
The sad thing is I have to think about this.
I think I
yeah.
have. I definitely pissed my pants as an adult.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was one time
Yep,
like
been there.
I couldn't find my keys to unlock my apartment soon enough,
Oh.
and I pissed
You know
all
what?
over myself.
Okay.
all over.
But no shame in that. You at least you had to go.
I had to pee.
Let's be real. Are you suffering like okay, if you had the choice, like you had a chronic injury from holding your pee in too long, or you
Mhm.
just letting it rip? I'm letting it rip.
You know what?
No
I was
need.
like I was like literally right there. Like I literally just could not get my keys fast if I piss all over myself. I've
Yeah.
never told my roommates this. No one knows this.
Now everybody knows.
Now
this.
everyone knows it.
So-
Oh my god, there was one time. I'll tell this really, really embarrassing story of me
okay.
peeing on myself. So like you know how like men, I really shouldn't shit on men because I have peed myself drunk. Not
Sure,
like peeing
right.
the bed or anything.
No, I get that.
But okay, so I had to walk home from the bars because like my phone was dead or something. Like I can't remember like specifically what happened,
Mhm.
but we couldn't get an Uber for some reason. So we're like, we're just walking. We're just gonna
That's
walk.
the worst. Yeah.
So I had to pee so bad. I was like, I'm gonna pop a squat and I'm gonna pee. So I squatted
Ah.
and I couldn't hold my balance.
Mm.
So I literally tripped and pissed all over
I'm just
myself.
picturing being a spectator. I just see this blonde, like fucking just wasted white girl, just on the
Yeah.
street, just ass on the ground, streams in the air, just
Like
letting
literally,
it go.
like that was
Like-
based. I was a fire hydrant, just squirting all about. Like keep your distance. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. It was awful. I know. I like try to hide behind these bushes, and I like usually when I'm drunk, I have to if I like have to pee outside, I hold something for support.
Sure, yeah.
And the
Nothing.
bushes were not, and I was trying to hide because
Yeah,
I didn't want to
right.
like get a fucking ticket or something.
God damn.
So I was hiding behind these bushes, and
So how'd you?
they did not support me.
So did you just like kind of get
So
up?
I
You just
literally
get up in
got up
defeat,
and I had
just-
to put on my
Yep.
wet pants
Mhm.
that I peed on
and walk home.
and walk home.
Talk about a walk of shame.
That was a walk of shame.
walk of shame.
And immediately when I got home, ripped those bitches off and put them in the washer and started the load with the jeans. On that's it. That's all I put in
oh
there.
yeah, you have to.
But I
don't
had
worry.
to. Like that's
Yep.
disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, ripped the bodysuit off, like underwear, like everything.
all
like,
gotta go.
Threw
Just
the
burn
shoes
it.
away.
Yep.
Threw the shoes away.
Don't blame you. Don't blame. You.
Yeah. I
Oh.
should have just thrown the pants away, but
Hey, you know,
I mean, we're not paying $80 for jeans just to throw them away if we piss in them. So
I don't blame you. I would have
No.
washed them.
No.
Yeah. No. Hey, we all have
so
our
anyway,
moments.
yeah.
We all have our moments.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. What's
Hey, we all have our
what's
moments.
the next
it's fine.
topic?
All right. Anything else here? Let's see. Ah, yeah. Here's one. Okay.
Okay.
So, if someone's in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
and so let's just use me. It kind of is happening right now for me. So, I'm like talking to this girl who is. I didn't know she was in a relationship, and we had hooked up, and now I'm finding out she was in a relationship.
It's not on you.
That's what I thought. I fully
Even
agree
if
on
you
that.
Knew she was in a
I
relationship.
just say,
still
so that's
not
where I
on
was
you.
going. Like even if you knew, are you the bad person?
The only reason you're a bad person is if you know their significant other.
Okay, I think that's fair. Like yeah,
Like,
that
even-
person doesn't
yeah.
owe you anything.
Like exactly. Like that's like why I'm like you don't get mad at the other girl. Like even if she did
Right.
know about you or what, like
Right.
she doesn't know you, and
Yeah.
like why would she give a fuck about
And
like? Like, you should be pissed at the person. Like, you didn't cheat on them.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, my thought is like, if she's like feeding into it, it's like obvious she wants it and she doesn't want you. Like,
It's on her. And
maybe,
it has
like,
absolutely nothing
you know
to
what
do
I
with
mean?
you.
like
No.
why do I have to stop something that?
No.
No.
You don't owe that person anything.
Yeah.
That's straight up, like, don't even think any far into it. You don't owe that person nothing.
That's fair.
You don't owe that person anything. Proper
I
grammar
would
here.
like to think. I don't think I could do it, but the right person, man. I don't know.
I don't
It'd be hard.
think, honestly, like, if a guy was like, I have a girlfriend, and, okay, so, like, if I found out after, I would feel really bad about myself.
Oh, yeah,
because, like,
and that's
I've
where
been
I'm
in that
at, yeah.
situation, like, I've
Right.
been cheated on, like, it does suck.
Right.
But, like, you didn't know leading into it.
Exactly.
So it's, like, that's not on you.
Mhm.
Like, it's okay. Like, you can feel your guilt. Like,
Right.
first of all, like, girls don't do that to other girls. You know what I mean? But,
Sure.
like, men
Right.
don't really give a fuck.
That is exactly. That's why I'm thinking the way I think. So yeah, that makes sense. But
Yeah, literally.
all right, good to know.
As
Good to
things
know.
goes on, it's fine.
It's fine.
As long as he doesn't know where you live and doesn't want to come beat your ass.
Social security, bank cards,
Yeah.
just get the whole.
So,
yeah,
present
yeah.
social security card is
yeah,
51.
right, yeah. Just take
I
it
don't even
around,
know
man.
my own social security number.
Dude, I used
I
to
don't
have
have
it.
that shit number.
I have
I
a-
don't fucking know.
I had a piece of paper in my wallet for the longest time, and I had lost it, and I tweaked. And I don't know what my
I
number
have it
is.
in the notes app in my phone.
Oh,
That's
there you go.
probably fucking worse.
Someone probably knows how to hack into that shit. It's probably fine.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Maybe
I
we'll
know.
cut that out. Or
One
leave it in.
time I actually got a letter. I never did anything about it because I didn't know what to do. I got like a letter from like the revenue office or something of the United States. Like someone tried to use my credit card or tried to use my
No
social security
shit.
number. Yeah, and I never
Yeah.
said anything about it. So.
Well, I just say that actually, I just got a voicemail the other day. This
Oh
is,
god, the
dude,
voicemails are fake, but I got
I
an actual
know.
letter.
Oh, okay. I just say I got fraudulent activities carried out using your identity. The court has issued a warrant against your name. And I was like,
No,
oh, do I need to
They
actually
wouldn't.
call this
No,
number?
they wouldn't call you about that. They would send you a
Just
letter. They
say,
would
yeah,
not.
Okay.
No, they're
Dude,
not giving you a call.
Not gonna lie, a good like probably 5 minutes. I was tweaking. I was like,
Oh
wait,
yeah,
do
no,
I?
that's definitely fake. That's definitely
Okay.
fake.
All right. Cool. Good to
Yes,
clear
we're
it
good.
up.
All right, moving on.
Well, that's pretty much all I got. Yeah. What's up with you?
Oh my god, now I'm trying to like remember everything. Did I go out on Thursday? Yes.
Jeez.
It was a
A bender.
bender
of
of a weekend. I went out on Thursday. One of my really good friends here, she's going to Spain, so I had to celebrate her
Mhm.
and everything. Got like met some like not hookups, but like met some guys at the bar, like who worked at some of the bars.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now we got that
Ah.
hookup.
Yeah, there
that
you
we
go.
were at one bar, and this guy, like this older guy, was in there in like a suit, and I was
Okay,
like trying
yeah.
to talk to him, like, what's up? He's like a vice president of this company, and I was like,
Sheesh.
are you hiring?
I can see that.
You know,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Might
And
as
he gave
well
me
try.
his business card, and he was like, email me your resume.
Are you gonna actually do it?
Fuck no. Should I?
I mean, depends on the company.
I
might
was
not-
like, dude, I was so drunk. Like,
Okay. I mean, I would at least look into the company. Like,
yeah, I should.
That's
for
kind of
sure.
a connection already.
What
So
did I do?
you probably made a good impression. Maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Friday. Friday. Peyton and I, my roommate, we walked to Waken Bakery
Yes, the best.
in
There you go.
in a storm.
Oh yeah,
And
it was.
storming. It was raining. We got an umbrella.
Yeah. The whole journey.
Came back. That was amazing. And then Saturday, Peyton and I went out with Hometown.
Okay.
And that was super fun. Hometown was the one to black out this weekend.
Really?
Not me.
Wow.
Woo!
Okay.
Well, that day.
Yeah.
I was
That
the one
seems
that
about right.
remembered like most of the night, and him and Peyton like blacked out.
That's
and I was, like,
awesome. You're probably like, what is this? This is weird. I'm not.
I know.
This
Well,
isn't
I was
right.
like really, really, really drunk, but I think like they drank more than I did. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
So we go to this one bar, and there's like a drink on the menu, and it's like the Chicago handshake, and it's like if you have to ask, like you should know better.
Interesting.
So I was like,
Oh,
okay, well let's order it. Like it's gonna be a cute little mixed drink.
Oh.
It was a shot of Velour
Oh God.
and an old style can of beer.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, I've heard of those. Oh, you probably hated that.
What?
Yep. It's
What?
not good.
First of all, a shot of Velour. I'd
terrible.
never heard of that alcohol
Oh,
in my
it's
entire
terrible.
life. Never. Why
That's
does it
like
taste
the
like
thing in Chicago, I'm pretty sure.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, I don't
It
know.
is,
Like,
Chicago
I don't
handshake,
want to
yeah.
be a true Chicagoan if that's the Chicago handshake. Because get me the fuck out of here. That was
Careful.
nasty.
Careful. You're gonna have to learn.
No.
You can't. Can you even
No.
down one? Like, can you?
I downed a shot.
Okay, yeah.
It was like straight battery acid. Like
Oh, it's
it
awful.
was so gross. The old style was nasty. I tried to drink
Yeah.
with a straw, and it just like
It's not a good drink.
made it
in my
worse.
opinion,
Like it
but-
was just a whole thing, and like.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Ooh,
Anyway.
hey, well, that's your welcome to Chicago.
Anyway, yeah, welcome to Chicago. So then Sunday we wake up and we go to brunch, and I pregame brunch.
There we go. Yeah.
And
If that tells you how Lisa's weekend went, she pre-gamed
I
brunch
pre-gamed
on Sunday.
brunch on a Sunday. Like, well, I was trying to beat the hangover.
I mean, I respect that.
So
I do.
was like, I wake up and I'm like, I still kind of feel drunk, so I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Yeah. I mean, I really do respect it. If
You
you're
know?
if you're at that point, it's like honestly, fuck it.
You
Here
just
we
have
go.
to keep drinking.
Yeah.
Like my body is deteriorating. I'm in pain. I don't want this,
I
but
gotta
I have
feed.
to keep drinking.
Yeah,
it.
right.
So then we go to brunch because some of my roommate knows like won a free brunch at like Joy District.
Nice. Fuck
So
yeah.
that was super fun, and like we met some girls, and like yeah, it's making friends, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm so blackout drunk.
That's how it goes. Brunch never is a smooth transition.
No,
it's
it's-
always fun. A wall. Just,
Yes.
It's like, oh,
And
I gotta
hit
go home.
a wall,
Yep.
and like I did like an Irish exit, like
Oh yeah. Oh,
I had to. I was like, so I ordered an Uber and I just fucking left.
Just
I
gone.
did not say goodbye.
Yeah.
I just walked out.
that's brunch for me. Is like once 3 to 4 hits, I'm like, ooh, it's
Yeah,
might be
it
time
was
to
like
bed.
it was
It's
like
time
4
for
o'clock,
bed.
4:30.
Yeah, because you already have the whole weekend of just
Yeah, and
doing
I'm like,
the
I'm
most.
over this. So
Yeah.
like I literally, I like get in the Uber and that's when like I'm drunk. I'm like, where the
Mhm.
fuck? I couldn't find this Uber. I get in. I'm like FaceTiming hometown, and I'm like, I'm
Dude, when I saw your Peyton snap story, I was like, there's no one home. Like you literally looked like you were dead inside.
I was.
Yeah, like
I was.
like, are
Let
you?
me tell you.
I almost like called you. I was like, are you okay? So
like
what's,
no,
what's
I
going
wasn't.
on?
I really wasn't.
And now
it was
we're
bad.
here.
It
We're
was
gonna
a
talk about
spiral.
it.
It was
Yeah.
a spiral.
Yeah.
So I get in the Uber and I'm like trying to like just not throw up
Right.
in
Oh
this
yeah.
Uber.
Right.
And so I'm like, I have to like fall asleep for a second because if I don't fall asleep, I'm
Dude,
gonna
that's
throw
sketchy
up.
by yourself.
I was all alone. I was all alone.
Man, you like to play it risky, don't you?
I really
Yeah,
do. Well,
you
I was,
really
I
do.
was, and I was like, I'm really mad. I was like on the phone, hometown. I'm like, I don't lay it down.
That
Just
sounds
for a
good.
second, and I like fall asleep in the
Jesus.
Uber.
Hometown's probably like, Elise.
He was like, baby, wake up, like please, like
Yeah.
like
Someone's
Elise
gonna
Marie,
take you.
like
Yeah.
goddamn. So then the Uber comes to like a stop, and I wake up, and
There
I'm
you
like, hey, and like my street's like shut down, like part of it. I was like, just drop me off here, I'll walk the rest of the
Right.
way. Like
Yeah.
fucked up. He's like, are you sure? Like
Yeah,
the
are
Uber
you
was
sure?
scared for me.
Yeah, I don't blame
So I
him.
get out and like. Hometown's never seen me so drunk. Like I was like I couldn't walk.
No, it's like when I say she was dead inside, like it really looked like you were dead inside.
Like I was like, and so he like finally like caught up with me, and he was like having to like help me walk, and I was just screaming Adderall on the street.
you just by yourself.
No, he was with me.
Who?
Hometown.
Oh,
Like
okay,
he
okay.
like he met me. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay,
he walked,
gotcha.
Like because I like I didn't have to like walk very far. To my
Sure.
apartment. And so I'm like Adderall,
Adderall.
Adderall, and someone's like Adderall, and I'm like Adderall, where are you?
I need some.
Because
I'm a
we
fiend.
had to, we were supposed to do something really
Right,
shoot
yeah.
this weekend, and like I was like, I can't be.
You were just gonna try and rally,
I
bro.
was gonna try and rally.
I saw that. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll just chill. I'm good.
Yeah, so I literally like get home, and I. So yeah, I have like a ramp that goes up, you know,
Yeah, right.
or you can take the stairs, and like I ran to the ramp and I couldn't figure out how to like move past it,
Jesus fuck.
and like I guess there was like someone standing behind me, like, is she okay?
Is she okay? Yeah.
And we get to
Jesus.
the elevator, and I guess I just flopped on the ground of the elevator.
Yeah, it's.
And then we got back to the apartment, and I threw up everything, and then I started crying. And I was crying for like 2 hours on the phone with my mom.
And that's a Sunday for
And
you.
that's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday for you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. You. Hey, you know what? You live for both of us. And Austin too.
I'm done drinking for a minute after that.
I've heard that one many
Like
times.
that-
I've said that one many times.
Something
yeah.
about like Sunday, how drunk I was and how like emotional I got
Sure, yeah,
for no fucking reason.
There's those days I've been there. There's like the
Yeah.
nights where it's like rock bottom. It's like, what am I doing? Like I remember there was one time in college. I was just sitting on the couch, just swaying. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I doing with my life? Yeah.
That's
It's just-
no, that was how I was on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like crying about my childhood trauma
Right,
on the phone with my
yeah.
mom. Like,
Yeah. Just
oh
let
God,
it all out.
just
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
everything. Like, I hate my life. I shouldn't be here. I have no money. I just spent $200 this weekend. Like,
Right.
what
Yeah.
am I doing? Why are you proud of me? Like, blah blah blah. Like
Right.
all of it. Like everything was
everywhere.
just like everything
Yeah.
was just everywhere.
Sounded like you needed to let it out.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did because it's like I've been on this like, all right, I was in a funk and then I convinced myself I'm good, but I'm like,
Right.
I'm not actually good, but I am good. And it's just like,
I get that. Well, that's where I've been at. Like, we'll just transition here. Of like,
Yeah.
I'm just. I don't know about you guys. You guys ever? Every day, it's like one day I'll be really up and I'm
Mhm.
good. Like, it's not so. There's mental illness. Like, I'm not saying
Right.
I'm bipolar or anything, but
right.
like,
it's not like you have really high
No.
highs and really low lows,
No.
but there's just some days
it's just
where
like
it's
some days I'm energy's great, and then the next
Yes.
day it can be real low, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes, I know. I'll wake up like because some days like I have like a really hard time waking up in the morning, just period.
Sure, yeah.
But like there were a few days last week I like got up like super early and I was like
Mhm.
I'm so ready for the day. Like had my coffee, watching like the sunrise.
Oh yeah,
and
like
shit, and
energy's good. You're
I was
like,
like, all
oh,
right, let's do it.
this
And I
is
even had a good day
new
at
me.
work, and I was
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah. And then
Yeah.
some days I wake up and I'm like, I can't. I
no,
literally
it's the
can't.
last thing I want to do. Yeah.
Like this morning, I almost called into work because I mentally just couldn't do it.
Dude, I want to touch on that. I feel like we should have mental health days.
I've
Like, it's
1,000%,
2021. Like,
yeah. I really just like I don't think your job should have your sick days and your vacation days all in one.
sure. Right.
And like I really feel like you deserve your vacation days, and
Yeah.
you should have sick days / mental
Health days, yeah.
mental health days.
I think that needs to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about mental health days, so wait, let's just start this off with where are you at? Like, just where are you at?
Where am I at?
Mentally,
I'm
yeah.
like mentally drained.
Yeah. Same.
Like every day. Like it's just like I don't know, like I'm getting better about like finding balance in my life for sure. Because at first like I moved to a new city, I'm trying to figure all that shit out, you
Right.
know. And I'm trying to balance, you know, still having my friends, but also like I have this new guy in my life
Right.
and like everything.
Yeah.
It's just like I just wish I had more energy to like do the things I want to do.
Right. Yeah. We're living
it's
off
just
5
like-
coffees a day over here.
Like literally, like the amount of coffee I drink just to get me to just sit at my desk and send emails.
Right.
Like
yeah. The simplest tasks
the
become
simplest
hard.
tasks are
That's
so hard. And
Such
it's just
an
like,
indicator. Yes.
I just want to get on a schedule. I just want to do the things, and it's just like I wake up in the morning, I cannot get up.
Yeah.
Like, and then I get home from work, and I'm like, I just want to lay down. Like I'm
Right.
so tired.
Do you think it's so? Like, I'm just wondering, because I've been there. Like, for where I'm at. Like, I'm okay. Like I said, I'm riding the wave. Like, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say I've been like drained. I've been drained in points, but
Yeah.
I just say, is it? You think it's the job or like what is it?
I really don't know. Like I feel like a lot of it is my job, and I like really do hate like
Yeah.
you know like blaming my job because it's like what I do is it's not like difficult. Like there's
Yeah.
there's every job is hard in its
Right.
own ways, but it's just like I really just feel like my time is being wasted when I'm there
There you go.
because I feel like I mean a lot of the time when I'm at work I'm like what am I doing here?
Right.
Like this is like not like what I pictured for my life.
Yeah. Well, I just say like you can't compare jobs. You can't
Right.
compare like people's situations because exactly it. Like that's what mental health is. It's like the
Yeah.
way you view this impacts how you feel physically, mentally. Like it impacts your whole life.
Oh,
mental
absolutely,
health is,
and
and it
especially when
doesn't
you're
shut
spending
off.
most of your life at work.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta love what you do. Yeah.
It's just like that. You have to, like, I really do like enjoy a lot of parts about my job, and I really
Sure.
do like. I love the people I like. I love the people I work with and everything. It's like it's not them. It's just the fact that like this is not what I want to do with my life.
Right.
So I feel like I'm wasting my time
I get that. Yeah.
because I'm not doing what I want to do, and I have been trying to like, you know, make suggestions and like try to take on like little tasks that would make me feel like I'm like
Yeah.
being able to like give more.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just I just like really don't want to do it anymore, especially with like the growth of the podcast. It's like
Right. Yeah. It's hard. Like
I hate this.
that's where I'm at too. Is like I feel like I'm living 2 lives. Like maybe some
Oh,
of you
I
can
totally
relate.
agree.
Of you know, we just have the things that allow us to live and have shelter and get us by, and then you
Mhm.
have the things that you actually want to do. Like I want to go travel. Like I want
Yeah.
to go like all the unrealistic things, our dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's what you want to do. Like so my point is if you feel like you're stuck in a situation that's mentally draining you, you just got to look in. Like
Yeah.
you got to understand and be honest with yourself.
Right.
That's huge. Like if you're not honest
Yeah.
with
It's
yourself,
all
you're never
about
going
like
to figure it
shifting
out.
the paradigm too, like not looking at like looking at it from like a different way. Like, all
Yes.
right, so I'm here, like think about like making a resume.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're gonna apply to this job. You want to like fit your like what you did at a past job
Right. Yep.
into that job.
Sure.
So that's like kind of how I've been thinking about it. Okay, so like what are my actual requirements? Like what am I really good at?
Mhm.
I want to try to like do those things or
Right.
try to find something within the job that I'm doing to
Right.
reflect like
It's all
those things that
mindset.
I would put on my resume. Exactly.
Yes. It's
exactly.
all mindset. Yeah. If you can find ways to make the job fun and just view it in a different perspective, that'll
Yeah.
change everything.
It's so huge. It's just like I'm really, really hard on myself.
Sure.
So I just feel like
I get
I just
that.
had this whole like perception of like what my life was gonna be, and it's
I
all
get that.
mental. Like it's all me. It's like no one's fault. But it's like I just had this like idea of like, all right, like after college I'm gonna do this and like
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna have this job and I'm gonna do these things and like I never knew I was like I never thought I would like have like the dream job. Like
Well-
obviously we always dream about it, but it's like
And I can tell
Yeah.
you one thing too. Social media is like fucked us mentally.
that was like
'Cause
something I really
we-
wanted to talk about too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's you just said it right there. Like social media set the expectation of you go to college, get a job right after college, go party it up, live the dream life. Like that's just everyone's movie. Like you know what I mean? That's what everyone wants.
Exactly.
It's
It's
so-
just like
doesn't work
think
that
about
way.
it like when you're a kid, like watching movies.
Exactly.
And it's like it all works out in the end.
Exactly.
Everyone gets
We're
their fairy
programmed,
tale.
yeah.
Like we're programmed to like and don't we want to live the American dream?
Right,
You know,
yeah.
like
Then you
all
get
of
in,
that.
then you become an adult and you realize it is
this
nothing
is all
that they said.
bullshit.
it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
It is.
Well, I'm
It
really
is.
glad that you mentioned, social media and everything.
Yeah.
Because it is really hard to
huge.
like be on TikTok and
Oh, God,
scroll
yeah.
and just like like people just living their best lives and like having the lives that I want to live. Like I always get like the morning routines of like how to be that girl.
Yeah.
And it's
right.
like, all right, well, I'm not gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym and have a coffee and do like
Right.
I'm not gonna fucking
That's
do that.
that's not
But, like,
who you
how do
are,
I
yeah.
like? I've just been trying to make my own schedule, but I'm like, I can never have like
Dude.
time for all the things I want to do. But like, how do people do
100%.
it?
But
Like,
here's the thing.
I don't
That's
get it.
that's what it is. It's social media. It's TikTok. Like when I view videos, I literally see people that are kind of living the same lives we're living, and I'm like, why does theirs look so good? And then I have
exactly.
and then I take a step back. I'm like, wait, dude, you're living the same thing. It's
You're
just
only showing the highlights.
exactly.
Yeah.
They have
And
the
I have to
same
remind
exact moments we
myself
have.
that all the time. Like, no one's gonna show you the bad shit.
Exactly. Right.
No one's gonna show you like the actual like deep shit. No one's gonna be
Yeah.
vulnerable online.
Exactly.
Most of the time. I mean,
it's-
some people are, but like most of the time, like
They're and I understand like we want to be positive,
right.
but I feel like we also, and that's why I want to bring awareness to mental health, is because
Yeah.
it's not all rainbows and fucking unicorns. Like it's
your whole life isn't gonna be, and it's just like we're all fucked up. We all should go to therapy. Like
100%.
we all like deserve
Yes.
to take care of our mental health, whether or not you have a mental illness. Like everyone needs to,
Yeah. I
you
mean,
know,
can't
take
compare.
care of
Yeah.
themselves. And what I'm going through like makes me feel a certain type of way,
Mhm.
but I would never want to compare, my trauma or
And you
my
can't.
issues with someone else's issues because
Right.
my issue may not seem as big as like a lot of other people's,
And
or I think some other people's issues. I'm like, ugh, I don't care about that.
right, but,
But
only we can only live
You can
our
only-
own
exactly,
experiences. Yeah.
Exactly, you can only live your own experience.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. It's just it's a touchy topic, but I think it's so important to talk about.
I
and
think so,
it's only
too.
gonna get more
I think
awareness.
so too, and like I have really close friends to me who like really battle like mental illness and going through their own shit and
Mm-hmm. Right.
like obviously like they've been diagnosed. I've never been diagnosed with anything, and
Sure.
like I definitely don't want to like ever speak on
Oh, I couldn't
anything
either,
like
yeah.
that because like I have not been diagnosed. I just know my experience with like I get down and I get sad and I have these things, and then I know like a third party of like my best friends and like
How
seeing them
they-
like struggle and like
Yep.
not being able to like control their selves
Yes.
and their emotions.
I just
and-
say
yeah.
I love that you said that. I was like, I've never been diagnosed either, but I feel like I just wanted to kind of list what are some of the indicators that like if you see, oh, I don't know, like you said, even just like not being able to get up in the morning, or what are some indicators of mental illness in a way?
I would say like yeah, exactly. Like I feel like um yeah, not being able to do the things that you like normally do. So
I
when
think
you like
yeah,
when you stop giving something that used to be important to you like time and effort,
yeah,
then I think that's like kind of an indicator like something's kind of going on.
that's big.
Or
Yeah, when your hobbies no longer become fun, or like you just dread, like yes,
yeah, exactly. When that doesn't feel fun anymore, when you
Even
don't really like
daily tasks become hard.
daily tasks just become
That's a big
so hard, and I just say like just like feeling like I don't know like anxious.
Sure.
Sometimes like I feel anxious like all the time.
All the time, same.
I literally have never like not felt anxious.
That's why
in my entire life.
That's why I'm so big on being in the moment, and it's something you have to learn for yourself. But I can only tell you. But I will say the more I've started to just truly, when I say in the moment, like you truly are just focusing on what's in front of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not thinking. You're open to anything and everything, basically. That's helped me a lot, but it's a very hard thing to do because there's so much shit going on in our lives.
Yeah, it is really hard too, and like it's like something that's really hard for me is like I always think like futuristically, like I just have to get to this moment and be
like,
there and do that, and like
yep.
and it's like I've just like really learned like from like my dad who like he like battles with anxiety and stuff, and it's like no, like you have to like take it step by step.
You do.
Like you can't like it is good to have goals, but you have to be like, all right, I have to do this first to get to this.
Right, you literally can't skip. You
can't skip. Like
and
you
honestly,
can't make it easier. And like you have to make sure like live in that moment, like focus on that don't think of the other one.
Yep.
Get this one done, have your mind there.
And that's a really hard thing to do, but something also that has helped me too is I've realized I've been so focused on the future. Like once say I had a goal and I get there and I'm there and it's like, okay, I made it. Now what? It's like there's always gonna be something more, right?
Yeah.
So you have to, and then I look back, I'm like, damn, like that just went real quick. Like if you don't like take a step back and like just truly appreciate what you have, like you're gonna look back.
I totally agree with that too. And it's like I also think like it's really important to like celebrate the small victories too, you know, like something for me like last week. So I haven't been like going to the gym like I wanted to or like doing all these things. I'm like, all right, if I can just manage to do my skincare routine.
There you go.
Every single night this week.
Yeah.
That'll be something good that I did for myself.
I love that.
You know, like
I love that actually.
It's the smallest little thing, but I was like,
that's what.
If I don't clean my room, if I don't like do everything I need to do, if I could do this one thing.
Have you ever heard of winning streak?
Winning streak.
So basically, all it is like the moment you wake up, count your wins. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So like, I woke up. That's a fucking win.
Exactly.
Like holy shit, I'm alive. Yeah. I don't have to be alive today. Made my bed. Something I lose every day on that one. But I made breakfast. I have a house. Like literally the simplest fucking things just count as a win. And the more you just see these wins, that's all you think about. Yeah. No, for real. The simplest things, whatever's a win to you, count it. Because the more you think about it, the more you're going to have a positive outlook of like,
and then
I
you're
just
gonna
did
think.
that.
And another thing for me too is like realizing like what it feels like to like get it done too. Like I don't know if this is like thinking too. I don't know. Like I don't know if this sounds weird or anything, but so like there's been like one day last week I got up like super early and I like took my time to get ready. I wasn't in a rush. I drank a whole cup of coffee and just chilled and like
just relax. Just ease into it.
And like how that felt is like what'll get me through like to get up early, to like recognize to get up early, or like if I have like a really good workout and I'm like really not feeling like going to the gym, I'm like, remember what it felt like when you got done with that workout, or like remember that feeling, because like feelings are so powerful.
Oh god, yeah.
Like so powerful.
If you guys are like me, like I have to write, so like every time I fail or like, you know, shit, you know how you try to figure shit out, you like analyze it, think about it, whatever, and like move on. I do the same thing for when I'm feeling good. I'm up, I'm winning. I'm like, okay, what was I doing to get here? Like I'm doing well. Like I have to write shit down because I just don't remember everything, but it goes along with the feeling. Like just
I think that's really good too, because it's like if you put something down on paper, like it's more meaningful. I think of like a manifestation, like put it down on paper.
Yeah, for me it's like I see that every day. I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do if I want to feel like this. Yeah. Yeah. So
I totally agree. Like, yeah, like
it's all mindset.
yeah,
Yeah.
like going off on like yeah, let's like switch it up, like talk about like things that like really like help us and like get us through. Like
Yes, I love
for
that.
sure, like I feel like positive like affirmations to yourself every day.
Big self-talk is everything.
Self-talk is really
Everything.
big. Like looking like see how like it changes how you feel about yourself if you get up and look in the mirror and like you're enough. You're
Seriously.
beautiful, you're strong, you're smart.
Even if you don't fucking believe it, just say it.
yeah, fake it till you make it because
Seriously, the more you put it out there, the more you're gonna actually start finding things and believing it.
yeah, and I also think like I'm really really big into manifestation.
Same.
And like if you aren't, I just think there's something so important about journaling
Sure.
and getting your thoughts on paper because manifestation is just believing it, and you could translate it as to writing a goal down and I'm thinking about it every day, so I'm gonna work to achieve that goal. Like that's what manifestation
It's
is.
exactly like putting something in your life
Yeah.
often enough to where you finally start to believe it and go for it. That's
yeah,
all
and
it
I
is.
would say like journaling like every day.
Yes.
Or like if not journaling, like before you go to bed or when you wake up, like think of
check
the
in
things
with
you want.
yourself.
Like, yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
check in. That's something I do often. Like I'm just kind of realizing it, but I'm an overthinker, so I'm constantly checking in. But because I've kind of figured out how to, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at this. No way. We all have our moments.
Yeah.
But if you figure out how to just treat yourself right and talk to yourself right, like you'd be surprised. It really helps.
Yeah, another thing too, like for girls, like I get ready every day. Like when I'm feeling like absolute shit about myself, I'm getting fully ready every day. Like whole makeup, like
Sure, yeah.
gonna make my hair cute, gonna wear a cute outfit, even if I'm feeling shitty because at least I look good.
Yeah.
And if you look good,
You feel good.
partying
Trust
is
me.
gonna
Oh,
feel
God, yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I fully believe in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And like putting like I always feel like better too, like when I'm like putting like healthy food in my body.
Oh, yeah.
That
That was a big one for me. Food
like,
is comfort
food
for
and
me.
Food is, yeah, food is definitely. But when you're feeling really sad, let yourself eat that chocolate.
Oh,
and
you
let
have to.
yourself, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. If you're feeling
yourself.
if you're feeling emotions, just feel them and just let
right?
it happen.
Like, you should feel
yeah.
all the time.
Don't
'cause I'm,
feel
like,
guilty for feeling
like,
away.
If I'm like, like if I like eat or something, like I'm like I feel so guilty because I ate. Like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be eating. Where it's like
Nah.
you need to put good into your body.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
so,
the way you feel and like what you need to do in those moments is valid. If you truly feel
Exactly.
that way, then do it.
exactly.
Go for it. Yeah,
I
you just
totally
gotta figure
agree
it
with
out.
that. Yeah. Good.
Um,
What else we got?
okay, so going off that, what are some outside? So like we kind of talked inside of like how we can affect it or how we affect it.
Mm-hmm.
What are some outside factors that influence your mental health?
Oh, for sure, work.
Yeah, definitely. That's big.
Work,
yeah, we talked
social
about
media,
that. Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
Like absolutely.
For
like,
me, the gym.
yeah, gym
Huge.
Too.
I know if you're not in the fitness, I know it's like like gym. Like it seriously works. I
Yeah.
will die on that hill. I think it sets the tone.
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling good about yourself. Feel good.
If I
Look,
don't
look
go to the
good. Feel
gym, I'm
good.
like, oh my god, or if I don't eat healthy or something like that.
Eating, diet is everything.
Diet
That's
is
a big
everything,
one.
Too. Yeah.
I think I fully believe this: the people you surround yourself with.
I was gonna say
that
that
is
too.
everything for
Yeah,
me.
I would say yeah, definitely. Like, if you surround yourself with negative people, you're not.
Yep.
You're gonna feel negative.
You're gonna be in a negative mindset. Like I've got to the point where I can't handle being around people who are negative.
Me either.
Like I will get out of there as fast as I can. It's not worth my time.
I've definitely dwindled, away from people who are like pretty negative.
Yeah. And like
You have to like I would say like the main things like to do for your life, to like make sure you keep your mind right, like especially is like finding some sort of like outlet that makes you feel good, like a hobby, like
There you
some
go.
sort of
I
hobby,
like that.
whether it be like I really like to do yoga or collect little squishmallows
Or like
or
I love to watch sports as a,
watch
as a guy.
sports
Like,
or like I like to work out, like find like something that like just for you to
ups
do
your
by
mood.
yourself,
Yeah.
like something like that, like
definitely.
and then surround yourself with good people. It's so
I think
important.
that I don't know. What do you think out of all those we just kind of mentioned? I personally think the people you surround yourself with and
People,
like
for sure.
I think that's the biggest. I think that's
Because what do? We find like everyone finds
We're
validation
influenced.
through other people.
yeah. Yep.
And we're influenced by other people,
Mm-hmm.
and like you can feed off of like people's
Energy's
like that.
big.
And if you're with like the wrong people who are just negative all the time, like
Yeah.
you're gonna find yourself more negative.
Yeah, trust me. I've been there. It's hard. Like it's hard to cut them off. but it's always it's so much more work cutting
Don't
them
let
off
people
and not
drain
having to
you.
deal with it.
You don't like. I like.
It's
I
just
don't-
like a relief, a
Don't
weight.
let anyone dull your sparkle. But like for real, like
for
don't
real.
let anybody like take away your energy or your happiness.
Like,
you
look
know,
at it
because they're
this way.
miserable.
Look
Yeah.
at it this way, like, are you gonna like you have X amount of days on this earth? Are you
Mhm.
really gonna let one person bring you down?
No.
No, bro.
Like you really shouldn't. And if you think about it, you've known them for 3 years. Think of 3 years in your whole life.
Exactly. Yes.
That exactly with like dating shitty men or like
Yes.
you know like
Like you can. Every situation's different, but it is very valid if you're
Yeah.
feeling like you can't be around them.
You
Like there's
shouldn't.
nothing wrong with that.
cut those toxic
Cut
people off.
those people
And
out.
if you want to know more about it, we have episodes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll plug them.
Oh, I could talk about that all day.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. Okay, so what's kind of maybe wrapping up the topic part of it here?
Okay.
I just want to. The whole idea here is to bring awareness to mental health.
And also our therapy and talking about
and
like
it's-
what
yeah,
the
we're
fuck
just
we're going
we're
through,
talking
too.
our shit out.
Yeah, and like
it's
somehow trying to be supportive.
yeah, right. Yeah. So, what's the biggest thing you want to bring awareness to as far as mental health? Just like where do you want to see it go from here?
I you know, like I really think there's still like a huge stigma around it. I think we've gotten like
Yes.
so
That's
much
exactly what I was
much
gonna say.
better.
Yep.
Like I feel like we all recognize mental health, but we don't really want to do anything to help it.
Mhm.
Because why is medicine so expensive?
Yep.
Why do we not get mental health days? Like I really feel like
Like exactly.
if it was more accepted, then that would just be like taking a sick day, like because you have the flu.
Seriously.
You know,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like I just feel like
Trust. I've
we
been
just
there.
need to
like,
make it like this is just a normal part of life.
It should be because there are days we've just talked about it. I'm sure you at home you
Mm-hmm.
have been there. You just can't get out of bed. You almost called into work.
Yeah.
But that's a day you should be able to
Yeah,
take
and
off
it's
for
just
mental
like
health.
what people are like, oh, we'll just be happy, like just like do this. But
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? Like we
Yeah.
all deserve to have our minds happy. And like that's the type of shit that like sends people into like an actual like diagnosed
Exactly.
illness is like people
If you don't
doubting them
acknowledge
or-
it, if you don't
yeah.
acknowledge mental health, you're just gonna make it harder and harder on yourself.
and harder on other people too.
You are. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The way you act and if you let mental health. So if you don't believe in mental health, all right,
Mm-hmm.
go off like whatever, but just understand it's gonna continue to drain you, and that's only the
And you're
it
gonna bring
affects who-
others down because you don't
your
know how to help
energy.
yourself, and you're
Yes.
just like pushing people who actually have mental illnesses so far back because
Yes. It's
you're
just,
not recognizing it, and you're like falling into the like, yep, the
it
stigma.
should
it's not
be
real.
recognized. It should
Yeah, I
be
agree.
recognized, and we definitely are a supporter.
We're
a
big
advocate.
supporters. Like,
We-
keep your mind healthy, keep your
Yes.
mind happy.
it affects everything in life.
Exactly.
It does. All right.
That was us.
That was. I don't even know what just happened.
Like, what
I
just
just blacked out.
happened?
Like.
All right, now it is time for a brand new segment, a brand new sponsored segment by SoonMe, the new dating app where it's voice first.
Ooh.
Not only find your spark, hear your spark.
Men who have their bed in the corner of a room.
Love it.
All right, so this is SoonMe's question of the week,
All right.
which is, Preston, what is the question of the week?
What turns you off?
Okay.
So it's very broad, but I the moment I thought about this, it was pretty easy for me. It's kind of a two-parter maybe, but I guess the biggest one for me, people who are so into themselves that just
Yeah.
like don't even give you the time of day, right?
Mhm.
Like I was talking to a girl one time and I was like sharing something about myself, which is cool, and it instantly turned back onto like what she did. And I was like, all
Yeah.
right, whatever, I'll give you it. Like, cool, like you related. So I tell her, she'd ask me a question about myself, and I tell her, and she just again just goes right back to her, and I'm just like,
Oh, that's so
dude,
annoying.
like you can't even
I've
carry a
had
conversation.
friends like that too. I have friends like that, and it's like we're always talking about them. And it's like, can we just like talk about
Dude,
me?
it's like I want someone who's gonna carry a conversation that's like interesting. We're both into it. Like I'm not trying to just be interviewed and then always getting the answers from you. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't. People who just can't carry a conversation too in themselves, I can't do it.
Okay,
No
well,
way.
I have like a more superficial turn on.
What's up?
I cannot fuck with a man who doesn't use proper grammar.
Oh.
It literally makes me like disgusted by you. Like,
So like, explain what do you
okay,
mean?
so if you do not know the difference between your and your,
Okay. Yeah,
That,
I'm kind of
like-
with it.
or if you don't like where apostrophe should be, like then and then, like
If it's
that like
really
really
bad,
really bothers me. Like I'm not expecting you to like write me a fucking like essay with
Yeah.
like freaking like citations and shit, like
right, a
as a text
PhD
message.
in writing. Yeah.
No, I don't want that. But like, can you like carry on like
Just
a conversation?
basic English.
Or like not like if you don't use a period after your sentences and you just like it
Just runs
runs it
on.
on like the
Yeah.
oh I can't
I respect
I
that.
can't because it's like to me it's like you really don't care enough to like try to do that.
I
Like
get
why
that.
why do you not care enough for that?
I get
like,
that.
How will you care enough for me?
To me, yeah, no, I get that. I
Yeah,
do.
so-
Like, it's just kind of cringe sometimes. I'm just
It's
like,
just like, wow.
dude, just, like,
It's like if you don't really like care to be like a little bit intelligent, like how can I like actually have a conversation with you if you don't know the difference between you
Oh,
and your? Like I
shit.
really don't know. Like
no, I get it. I do.
we learned that shit in like what, like second grade?
Yeah.
Like
Hey, some people struggle.
I totally get it. I totally
If
get
you
it. And-
truly do struggle, like, you can't do anything about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
But
We'll
if you're just
go-
being lazy, I
just
get
close
it.
first.
It's cringe.
I want to. I want the fine print with that. in.
yeah. Shit, dude, another one. This. Oh, what the fuck? I just had it. Oh. Nope, I lost it. Never mind.
Okay, never
Thought I
mind.
had it.
Well, so we want to start doing this segment every week.
Yes.
And we want to get you guys involved. We want to hear your stories. We want to hear your voices. We want to put you on the pod.
Yes.
So we're going to start doing that on Mondays. We're going to post, the Swim question of the week, and then you DM us. You can record us or you can send us a video recording.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll put it
So
on here.
we've got a couple listeners. We did ours. We'll do 2 listeners here, and then we'll save the
then-
rest for next week.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we got a listener here. So what is your biggest turnoff?
What turns me off the most in a guy is when he has a big ego.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was talking
That's
about too.
exactly, like-
yeah.
Okay, have you seen, the TikTok where it's like, remind me of your gender again? That's right, you're a boy. This is for girls only. Like, girls should have, this more...
Dude,
and just-
people with the I guess I
There's,
haven't seen that
big,
TikTok.
big
I don't know.
egos, dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, like
Or if it's taking you longer to get ready than me,
oh shit.
this is an issue.
I don't know if that goes along with ego, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I do care about how I look.
you should.
But yeah, it's a fine line
There's a
of
fine line.
caring about how you look and just being like an asshole of like
Yeah.
I look fucking good. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. No, yeah, a big ego for me. That's an instant turn off. Like if you just can't even be a
Me
little
too.
bit humble, like you're not perfect. Nobody's
Yeah, or if you
perfect.
can't take a fucking joke.
Yes, that's big.
I make
Huge.
fun of myself all the time.
Mhm.
I want my friends to make fun
Oh,
of
if
me.
you can't
humble
roast
my ass.
yourself, yeah.
If you can't take a fucking roast from
Yep.
somebody, I don't want to
Ew,
be with
I'm
you.
good.
You're
Nope,
disgusting.
that's no fun. Like, nobody wants to be around somebody who can't laugh and
No.
just enjoy life a little bit. It's not all about you. It's not like
Stop taking shit so
sheesh.
seriously, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
come
come
on.
on.
you're good. I promise.
you're fine.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like
And
that a
stop
lot.
changing your outfit. and you're gonna wear the same thing every time we.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, do we have another one?
Biggest turnoff is when a girl is on her phone all the time when we're hanging out. I can understand let me check my text, whatever. I got
Sure.
a text, check it. I'll check my fantasy team every now and then. It's all well and good.
Facts.
But when we're sitting on the couch or when we're in bed and you're on Snapchat snapping people, it makes me feel like a piece of wood. Or, it makes me feel like a piece of furniture. I'm just there, and then it makes me want to go onto my phone, and then I feel like we're just 2 robots hanging out. All right, so if we're hanging out, less hang out. You dig?
That's so true.
Oh my God,
though.
what an explanation! But
That's
so true.
So true. Like, yeah, when
Dude.
someone is on their phone all the time, I'm like,
Dude.
am I even here? Like, why am I here?
Dude,
Like,
that used to
do you
piss
even
me
want to
off.
hang out with me?
Oh man, with my exes, like I try to not be on my phone, like especially at like dinner or the table.
Oh,
like
for sure.
it used
Especially
to piss
if
me
you're
off
out to
so
dinner
bad.
with each other.
Oh God, yeah. Like you should be conversation and like
Yeah.
talking, like actually into each other. Like there's something that's the phone is the best and worst thing ever invented.
Oh, for sure.
Because I'm addicted as fuck and
I
everyone
am
else is
too.
too.
And like I do find myself like, oh shit, like, but I'm not here like, you know, if I'm like on my phone, like I'm talking to someone for a reason.
yeah.
I'm not just here like scrolling through Twitter
Yeah.
or like checking like Snap stories or Insta stories or like anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hand up. I do that all the fucking time.
I do too. Like
all the
there's
time.
sometimes like hometown and I'll be in bed and I'm like, you've been here for too long. Like I had to scroll on TikTok for like 20 minutes.
Dude, yeah.
Like
It's-
you
it's
can
just- we
watch
can't
over
stay
my
away from
shoulder,
it.
but like I
Yeah.
need it's just like I need like a break from you.
No, I 100% agree with the listener because that it's like
Yeah.
this is our time, especially like dating. Like I guess if you live together, that's probably different. But if
Yeah,
you're
if
coming
you've been
over,
with each other for like a long period
Yeah.
of time,
sure,
you deserve to have like that like kind of like break.
yes,
You know?
But if you're coming over to see me or like
Yeah.
we don't get to see each other like often, like especially that,
oh yeah, especially if it's like
don't be on your
first
phone.
times like ever really hanging out and you're like just
Oh,
on your
that's-
phone, it's
that's a
like
terrible
so
impression.
fucking awkward. Like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. There's so many.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I love that we're doing this because there's so many things that I get triggered by, and I'm just all coming back to me now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys stay tuned on our Insta every Monday. We're gonna post the question of the week, and we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do a segment we haven't done in a while.
Yeah. All right.
So let's do a fuck, marry, kill.
All right.
But of the thing that causes us probably the most stress in our lives,
Sure.
which is work.
Yep.
So first of all, what would be your top 3 dream jobs of all time?
Okay.
And then fuck, marry, kill them.
Yeah, mine's probably your simple, basic ass like dude ones, but I would love to be an athlete. Obviously, like I don't care what sport. Athlete would be dope. I'm gonna throw this one in because it's becoming a realistic dream job that I really do want to do. But like just like editing, like being an editor or something,
Yeah.
something along those lines. Or I've always wanted to act.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm good enough, but I've always wanted to act for
I've
sure.
always definitely wanted to act.
Okay.
I definitely always wanted to be an actor, but like editing, like what kind of editing? Like
Yeah, just like I really like. I want to make movies. Honest to God.
yeah,
I want to make
that'd
fucking.
be really cool.
I want to make something where people are like either short films of like music videos, but like I want it to be a high quality production.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be
definitely.
really really
That'd
cool.
be dope. That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Well,
How about
here's
you?
First of all, actress, like
Yeah,
famous,
Right.
like
Yeah,
definitely,
just the whole lifestyle. I get
definitely
that.
a dream job. Like this is kind of going off of like Emma Chamberlain. Like she's a like YouTuber. She has
Sure.
like
Yeah.
you know her coffee line, and she's an influencer,
Just-
but she's also a model and like
Just does everything.
does
That's I would love
everything.
to
She
do
was
that
at the
too.
Met
yes.
Gala, like that.
I would like to change mine to that too, because when I say
Yeah.
acting, like I'm doing more than acting for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. But I wanted to be like. I want to be like an A-list, like fucking
Sure.
like
Celebrity. Yeah.
like Meryl Streep type bitch.
Gotcha.
You know, like that. Like I would either want to be like the biggest actor or just like a really big, like both like famous things for sure.
Yeah.
And then like my most like realistic like dream
Mm-hmm.
is I want to run like my own like PR firm
Nice.
or like own my own like $1 billion company type shit.
Sure. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Big dream. Yeah,
like,
I love
big,
that.
big dream.
I
Like
love
I've
that.
always wanted to like be the boss and
Yes,
like you
right.
know like
Yep. Like this
all
is
the
mine.
things,
I
so,
own
like,
this. Yeah.
it would either be like you know like PR and like events or
Mm-hmm.
you know like PR / publicist
Sure.
/ like event coordination
that.
like that kind of company.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my dreams.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Wait, you need one more. We
No,
got.
I said I have like A-list actress
that, yep.
or you know a famous YouTuber type
Okay,
shit.
gotcha. All right, bet.
And then owning my own PR / publicist / event planning
Love
company.
that. Okay, there. I love that you have like the YouTuber and the A list are the same, and then we go corporate side. I love
Yeah.
that. You got a little bit of corporate in you.
I
Okay.
really do. I
I've
really
thrown
do
that
have
out the
corporate-
window. I'm good. But
I definitely I I either want to, you know, be a big star in some sort of
Sure.
respect,
Yep.
or I want to be like a big
Business,
boss,
like you're a boss
corporate
bitch. Yeah.
bitch.
I
Like
love that.
walking down the street in like heels and like a business suit and a fucking tote bag and just like
Yeah.
I own this shit. Like open the door for me, go get my coffee. Like
right.
that
Yes.
type of life.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So now, all right, let's do it.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Let's see. Do you want to go first? You want me?
I mean, I
Doesn't
can
matter.
go first. I feel like I feel like it would be. It's so hard for me because it's like being like an actress and having like so I don't like want to be like a bitch or like say anything like being like Meryl Streep, okay, or
Sure.
being like, you know, like Blake Lively, or what are like some really famous actresses and actors
Oh
like.
God. Like Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Aniston,
nice.
exactly.
You know.
Jennifer Aniston, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Like they're kind of rich and their kind of life is very different from like a famous YouTuber's kind of life.
It definitely is. Yes.
Okay.
It's very different.
So like you're still like you're equally as like famous, but like you live different types of lives.
Definitely is.
like
Yep.
like YouTuber fame still isn't like fully accepted into it like in today's world. Okay.
Sure.
So that's like what's kind of hard for me because I'd like kill one of those lives.
Yeah. Right. You'd have to.
So honestly, because this is like where I could see myself going, like with the podcast and everything, like
Yeah.
being that like influencer, like
Yeah.
I'll fuck that.
The A-list, right?
Like being
The
like being
actress.
like an influencer.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh,
I'll
you're just
fuck
fucking
that.
that.
I'm just gonna fuck that.
Okay.
Because like just being an influencer or whatever, like who knows where the trends could go, whatever.
Sure. Yes. Right.
And then you know what? I'm gonna marry like that corporate owning my own business like that.
Really?
Because I feel like that is more stable.
Okay, I understand completely what you're saying.
You know, like
there,
the
yes.
stability is like, you know, I'm working, I'm in corporate America, like I'm working, like I'm creating a product, I'm giving out a product and like receiving,
Sure.
you know,
Yes.
revenue and stuff
Definitely.
like that.
I didn't see that coming out of you. Okay.
I know.
And then you're killing the.
I guess I'll kill being an actress.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think I would kill. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna marry, or I'm gonna fuck being like a really, really famous actress
Okay,
and everything.
yeah.
Because like you, like obviously your social media is gonna be fire. You'll
Yeah.
have deals.
That's kind of how I saw that going for you.
So that's what I meant. Like, I
feel
don't know
I
why
you're
I switched
innocent,
that
yeah.
up, but like, okay, I'm gonna kill being like the
There you go.
influencer, like whatever, and like fuck around with
Yeah.
like that life, but also the fame. I don't think I
Yeah.
could handle it.
I really didn't think you were go corporate route. Like, wow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because like I don't know, like I'll
Yeah,
be
I
a
get it.
self-made woman type
Yeah.
shit. Like fuck yeah.
That's I'd be proud of that for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. That's dope. Shit. Okay. Man, I'll tell you what, man, just being an athlete,
Yeah.
they just have the best fucking life. You just play a game for a living and make millions of
Yeah.
dollars. Millions. And then
There's so much
sponsorships.
pressure on you though.
Oh,
I feel
Here's the
because
thing.
it's like an actress, like not saying that acting is not hard or like whatever.
Yeah.
But like you actually have to like really take care of your body.
That's true.
And like
Oh, yeah.
it could end at any time. You could have energy.
Injury.
You could
yeah.
have an injury.
That's true.
And like you're out. You're done.
That is true.
It's done
The
for
risk
you.
is high for sure, and not very likely for sure.
Yeah.
But I do think I would marry that because
Okay.
that is like as a kid that was always
Yeah,
like I just
exactly.
love sports, you know. But then it gets kind of hard because I found this new passion in editing,
Mm-hmm.
and like I fucking love it. Like I haven't loved something like this since like. Not even my ex.
not
no,
even the
no,
ex.
but I seriously haven't. Like it's everything I want to do. So like, man, being an actor would be so fun.
It would be really fun.
Like just like kind of you're saying, the star of the show. Like
Mhm.
editing would be very behind the scenes, so it's two different lifestyles, right?
Yeah, like we could like capitalize on this. Like let's work together.
I know. Well, yeah.
Both of our dreams would work because my corporate ass like could represent you as an athlete or as
hey,
an actress.
there we go. Now we're thinking into it, right?
Now we're thinking
All these
real into
hypotheticals
it.
that are never gonna happen. Yeah. No, but I think I gotta be honest with myself. Normally, I think I never would have killed acting because I really enjoy movies
Yeah.
and I enjoy the attention, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's something more rewarding about being the one that actually puts it together.
That's another thing about
Yeah.
like being like a businesswoman and like
Exactly.
building my own thing, like
You
like
built
building
that.
my life, like not saying that like acting, but like acting is like a lot of like hardships and disappointment. and,
Sure.
like, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Don't know if that would be good for my mental health because like
Yeah,
like
right.
I'll watch like Brie Larson, like love Brie Larson. I think she's an amazing actress. Like she has like a YouTube channel, and she's talked about like I literally went on I couldn't even tell you how many auditions I've had before I got
and
something.
you just get rejected.
Like, or it's like you're down between like it's you and one other person, and they get it, and they become a huge star from the show, and you should have been the star of the show.
Yeah, I didn't
and,
even think about that. The lifestyle of an actor or actress, like you gotta be able to take.
You gotta
be able to take rejection.
And that would not be good for mental health.
And kind of like you were touching on. I don't know if it was on the pod or earlier, but you have to be really fucking good if you want to make money out of it.
Yeah,
You
like
have to be
acting, like you don't make
elite.
a lot of money.
Yeah, like,
because it's like think about it, like you'll get paid for like okay, so like you're gonna do a show, say, and it gets picked up and it only runs for one season. Right, you're not getting paid anymore.
Yep. So now you
and you
gotta find the
have
next
one
job.
really good movie.
Yep.
That'll pay you, but it's like you gotta keep
You have to
working and
keep
keep
going.
going and going and going. Yeah.
I'd agree. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, surprisingly, I'll marry being an athlete. That's no surprise. But then, I'm gonna fuck editing, and I will kill being an actor.
Okay.
Hey,
love that for us.
hey, change is good, right? We're finding new things.
Change is good.
All right.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up there. As always, follow us on TikTok at Ho with a Bro. Follow us on Instagram at A Ho with a Bro. Follow me on Insta at _ Miss Elise Marie.
Follow me at Preston White 12. And before we go, don't forget Swoon Me Dating. We posted on our Insta actually. They're having a live show Thursday, September 23rd, I believe. Am I right on that? What's today's date? Hold on.
I thought it was the 22nd.
Maybe it's the 22nd. It's the 22nd.
So it's already happened.
So yeah, actually, when you heard this, too late. Never mind.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
But either way, check them out. They're dope.
Check out the Swoon Me app. It's voice first.
Yeah, it's cool.
Create like a cute little avatar.
Like I actually am impressed by the concept.
It's really, really cool.
It's a dope concept.
It's like no superficial dating anymore, baby.
No, like and I swear, a voice makes someone so much more attractive.
think
If
so,
you have the right
too.
voice, it helps.
Like if you're hot and then I talk to you and you have a weird voice, I'm like, ooh,
that's a turn off, honestly.
It's a
I didn't even
turn-off.
think about that. That's a turn
Yeah.
off for sure.
All
Hey,
right.
there's an answer, but yeah.
All right, sweet. And don't forget, use code BRO20 at Shop 1100 East Boutique.
Yeah, go
and
get it.
we'll leave you there.
Talk to you guys next week.
All right, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week. Let's go.
See you guys.
Shorty bad, but she toxic. Poison me when she pop. They say money make profit. She checking off all the boxes. I say no to handcuffs. I'm thinking I need a locksmith. I'm a young rich king, Medusa. She not a goddess. Shorty bad, but she toxic. Poison me when she pop. They say money make profit. She checking off all the boxes. I say no to handcuffs. I'm thinking I need a locksmith. I'm a young rich king, Medusa. She not a goddess. She look good, but she basic. Honestly, I can take it. Selfie after selfie. Captions copy paste. She love to hear self-talk, but she ain't really say shit. Times add up, can't pull up till I face it. I've been going up, down, all around town, trying to duck you. Sit downhill, saying nice, bill, where the fuck you? Put the poison in my lungs. She put the poison on her tongue. You were talking crazy last night about some missed calls, some never booked flights. Text message not sent, hello's been denied. Don't worry about me, sweetheart, I've been fine. Club sheets flying, drinking champagne, crying. She calls, I don't really wanna answer though. I think the money is the antidote. Shorty bad, but she toxic. Poison me when she pop. They say money make profit. She checking off all the boxes. I say no to handcuffs. I'm thinking I need a locksmith. I'm a young rich king, Medusa. She not a goddess. Shorty bad, but she toxic. Poison me when she pop. They say money make profit. She checking off all the boxes. I say no to handcuffs. I'm thinking I need a locksmith. I'm a young rich king, Medusa. She not a goddess.